Yo guys, Dmonty here with another video on Dbz Dokkan Battle. So in today's video, we got some pretty cool news that's happening on the global side of the game. We got the new Prime Battle Cell dropping in I think like 3 or 4 days. It happens on basically the 1st, New Year's Day. So it's kind of cool that they're giving us that. So I want to talk about that a little bit. Best teams to use, some stuff you should know. We're also getting a new Dokkan Fest Piccolo that originally dropped on the JP side of the game. The unit's actually good, but not a whole lot of people summon for him. So we'll talk about that in a little bit as well. So actually turn down the music just a tad because it's a little loud. There we go. And let's go ahead and hop right into this. I'm actually, there's an update, 4.6.1 regarding the release. Oh, that's already out. Never mind. Okay. So first things first, let's go ahead and screen mirror over here so we can show you the new units that is going to be coming. Alright, so this is from Dbz Space. Shout out to Renzi. I love you, brother. The cell, this is the new LR cell, the Prime Battle Cell that will be dropping on 12/31, 10:30p, which, depending on where you live, that might actually be considered New Year's Day. For me, it is going to be happening at, I believe, 11:30 in my time. So, like, 30 minutes before New Year's. But regardless to say, there's a lot you should know about this unit, what units you need to have in order to farm them, the best possible teams to bring. We'll go over that here in a second. And the other thing that we're going to go over is this Piccolo banner that should be dropping on the 5th. This unit is not bad. He's Namekian's category, Q +4, and HP, attack and defense 170%, or Worthy Rivals category, Q +3, and HP and attack and defense 150%. I actually summoned a few copies of this guy on my JP account. There is one big problem with him, and that is he's not a hype character. I love the unit. I think the unit's actually very, very good. Only problem is he's not considered like he's Piccolo, right? Not a lot of people summon on the banner. There's like it's like a hard skip for a lot of people, and I imagine even on the global side of the game, it is not going to be a top grossing award banner unless they might change it a little bit though. You never know what they're going to do. He also has a pretty good passive skill, Agonizing Decision, attack and defense plus 100%, recovers 7% HP. Whenever HP is 77% or less, foresees enemy super attack. So he's like Jace from the Genji Force, and knowing where the enemy's gonna super is so clutch sometimes. Having one on every single rotation, you're gonna know where the enemy's gonna super every single time. But problem is, nobody chooses him as a lead. It's like one of the biggest problems. Like if Dokkan would just fix the friend system where we can actually like go in and grab one of our friends' units or something like that, it would make summoning for this guy way more worth it. But for me, it's probably gonna be a hard pass. I'd rather put a little bit more on the Super Saiyan 4 banners before the leave over this guy right here. But let me know in the comments what you think about him overall. Alright, guys, before I get too far into this, we are doing a giveaway right now. It is for the Xbox and PS4 version of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. You can find that in the description. Alright, moving forward. Now, let's talk about this Prime Battle Cell, because there's actually quite a bit that we need to know for it. Right. Why don't I have it up? Oh, I do have it up. So here's the event right here. Let's go actually into the unit, which is going to be right here. Okay. So this is basically like the LR Goku, the LR Vegeta, the LR Trunks. We're getting a Prime Battle version of Cell. Upon completing this event, I think you get 30 Dragon Stones if I'm not mistaken. So it's definitely something everybody should grind out. He does, let's go over, like, I'm not going to go over each version of the card because there's 3 different versions. Let's go over his UUR form. You need 15 medals. The LR form is going to be 777 medals, just like the previous LRs. Pretty self-explanatory there. He is Artificial Life Forms category, Ki +3, HP attack and defense 100%. Not a bad leader skill. Causes colossal damage to enemy, recovers 50% HP. He heals on his 12 key super. And then his 18 key super causes mega colossal damage to enemy and lowers attack and defense. Passive skill. I never really liked his passive skill because it's flat numbers. Attack and defense plus 20,000, Ki +1 with each super attack performed up to +6. That is kind of cool that he does get +6 Ki, so getting the 18 Ki super is going to be pretty awesome. Like if the fight lasts long enough, you'll be getting the 18 Ki super off, no problem. But that can kind of hinder him because of if you're trying to use him to recover, it might be challenging because getting the 18 Ki super off will be almost guaranteed. Okay, plus additional attack, plus 20,000 if the target enemy is in attack down status, which he does do. If the enemy is immune to attack down status, then he's kind of screwed. and if the target is in an enemy attack down status, performs a critical hit. That's pretty cool. I like that he has a built-in crit. And for him, I'd probably build him additionals to like stack this up a little quicker. Is probably what I'm gonna do with him. Maybe half additionals, half crit. Haven't really decided yet. Let's talk about the event really quick, in which is going to be this tab right here, I believe. There we go. So he is weak to Android's Cell Saga, and I was looking at this. It seems kind of, we don't really have a free-to-play Android Cell Saga category, so, or a category leader. So I kind of built a couple teams that you guys can like look at yourself, and I'll show that here in a second as well. The stages, it's just like every other Prime Battle LR. You get a Dragon Stone for completing the stages. You recruit LR Cell, you'll get 20 Dragon Stones. Recruit LR Cell before Legendary campaign begins, and you get 10 more Dragon Stones. Looks like 30 Dragon Stones. Wait. Nani? Oh, JP had a campaign, 1226 to 122. That's cool. Well, once this comes out, we'll get a campaign too. There's no campaign for LR Cell. I don't understand what their thought process is, though. Why not just give us the campaign like at the launch of the LR? Make it hype. Give us a reason to go farm it. Like, why introduce an LR and then have a campaign for it like 6 months down the road? Like, drop the LR. Have the campaign now. Let's go. You know, like everybody's going to be doing it. I don't know. I always thought it kind of wonky. Definitely go Rainbow Star the unit. It is going to be one of those units that you will get a refund for all of your potential system. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it will eventually happen on Global. All right. So the next part of this video is going to be talking about the usable characters, right? Oh, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. Usable characters right here. There we go. So I was looking at this. He's weak to Android Cell Saga. Let me open this up in another tab. Android Cell Saga right here. And there's no really free-to-play unit that you can bring for Android. Is this guy free-to-play? I don't think you can bring this Hercule. That's only 33%, so you're going to get slapped. So there's not really any good leaders for this. So I was trying to think of teams that you can bring that would still womp this event and still have Android Cell Saga category, you know, people on the team to get your higher drop chance up. And I come up with a couple cool ideas. So the team I'm going to be showing you is running a Pure Saiyans lead. Hopefully you guys grinded out this Vegeta. It's probably going to be one of the best leaders to run for this. He is also on the Android Cell Saga, so he is an LR that has that, you know, that extra oomph to give you extra drop chance, and he's Pure Saiyans category, key +3, H attack and defense 70%. The team is mostly going to consist of the retreat units, both of these guys right here. This Strength Vegeta, hope you guys farm that as well. And then also the Tech, where you at? This guy, the Tech Goku. Both of them are on it. Actually, let me just go hop over to my game so I can show you the teams that I decided to bring for this. Recording, there we go, right here. Why is my game running slow? My game is always running slow. Okay, so this right here, I was trying to think of a couple different units. Now, Yarjat Goku, I think is going to be very clutch here. He is intelligence type, so he's going to have a type advantage against this fight, and he's going to be doing quite a good bit of numbers as well. The only problem I see with this team that I built is basically 100%. This team is 100% Android Cell Saga, and it also has the boost of 70% across the board. And let me actually just go show you really quick. I just got a text message. Ignore that text message. Right here. I'm just popping in the Goku event to show you what kind of units we can bring for this. I would be recommending bringing a second Prime Battle Vegeta as your friend. Don't ignore the boost right now because it's not true. This is not the correct event. But this entire team does fit here. And it's all, they are all getting the Pure Saiyan 70% boost, and they're all Rainbow Star. Actually, I will probably Rainbow Star Yarjat Goku for this fight. I haven't done it yet, but I haven't had a reason to, but now I finally do, so I probably will. The only two units that I can see this being a problem is a lot of people didn't farm is a second card. Oh, great. My bank, I got charged for something. Let's put that away before I show some personal information. Usually before videos, I put on Do Not Disturb. I seem to have forgotten that this time. So if you don't have Yarjat, Goku, and Vegeta, don't fret. It's not that big of a deal. They're only like, they're adding a little bit of a boost, but they're not TUR units. So you can drop them off if you wanted to. And I would not actually bring the Trunks for this one. Ignore that boost. For this one, I would bring Let's actually bring, I'm actually going to change this. I have it, Android Cell Saga. Let's go Pure Saiyans on this one. Dude, I hate the way this is sorted. Pure Saiyans, Hybrid Saiyans, Pure Saiyans. And instead, let's bring the Jacket Goku and the Jacket Vegeta. This team right here would absolutely wreck this entire event. No problem. Like, you'll be able to do it easy peasy. You won't have as big as a boost. It's okay. You'll still be able to farm it quite fast, and I think having 2 easy A units on... Basically, everybody on this team is 150, 140, 120, 140, 140, 140, 150. It's going to do just fine. Guys, I hope this video helped you. I helped you a little bit prepared for this. I'm running Pure Saiyans. Let me know in the comments what you are running as your leader. This isn't going to have the best boost on this team, but you're going to be able to run it hella quick. Remember, guys, you can only... I forgot to mention this. You can only bring characters that drop from events. So, that's why we're kind of restricted here today. I thought that was kind of like assumably known, but it may not have been for you. All right, guys. Love you so much. Make sure you go check out the giveaway in the description for Kakarot, PS4, and Xbox. I have the giveaway set for 30 days, but I might end it a little sooner for the release of the games to kind of hype it up a little bit. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later! Outro!
Mika no